Good evening. Thanks for tuning in to School Center, December edition. I'm Mr. Boyer.
And I'm Mr. Bryant. Welcome back, guys. Happy holidays.
Go ahead and get this underway.
All right, we're going to start out with our coming up next at Lincoln. And our first event is going to be George's Gift. So just remember that event is going to wrap up December 7th.
Go ahead and get those toys in.
Yep. Also, along with that, I know a lot of the students have been looking forward to this day. It's going to be our Golden Scroll cutoff date. That date is going to be Wednesday, December 12th. So that will be the last day we'll accept Golden Scrolls for our limo ride.
Should be looking forward to that.
I am too.
See who wins. Also coming up on December 17th at 6:30 at the Centene Center, we have Team Inspire and Team Create's winter concert. Hope to see you there. On the next day, December 18th, we have Team Dream at 6 o'clock and Team Believe at 7 o'clock, both at the Centene Center as well.
A lot of holiday cheer that night. Can't wait.
Mm-hmm. Last day of school, December 21st.
Can't wait for that. Students, we're going to miss you guys. Hopefully everybody stays safe over the break.
Maybe you'll have a chance to build a snowman. All right, moving right along. It's time for Character Counts.
So last month, our character word was accountability, and it was really good to see a lot of students taking some ownership, taking responsibility for their actions. But this month, our word is going to be tolerance. And tolerance is basically the willingness to accept others' opinions and their behaviors, even if they don't necessarily agree with them. I think it's really one of the more important tools that a kid should have in their toolbox, being able to agree to disagree.
Mm-hmm. I think it's one of the greatest lessons you can learn from history itself.
Exactly. All right, now
moving right along, it's time for our
top five Golden Scrolls of the month. Okay, we're going to start out with number 5. Number 5 is going to be new because we actually have a tandem in the number 5 slot.
A little double-double.
Yep, and that's going to be Layla and Maya. Layla and Maya moved during lunch to sit with students who were sitting alone. Extremely compassionate. Shout out to you, Layla and Maya.
Great
job. Very good.
Appreciate that. Coming in number 4, we've got Mary, who had a classmate try to tempt her with giving an answer, cheating more or less. Mary declined, stood up, and did the right thing. So shout out to you, Mary. Way to go,
Mary. Good job, Mary. Number 3 spot goes to Hudson. Hudson noticed a student who was upset after recess. So he took the time to make sure that student was okay. Very commendable effort. Shout out to you, Hudson.
Way to go, Hudson. Way to care.
Yep.
Number 2 goes to Abigail, who was working on a writing assignment at 6:15 p.m. on a Friday night, and it was not assigned as homework.
Talk about the dedication, the effort. It's all there.
Go get it.
Wow. Good job, Abigail. But that brings us to number 1. The number 1 spot in the Golden Scroll countdown for December goes to Abram. Abram gave up his jacket to another student who was cold.
And baby, it's cold outside.
You got that right. December weather's coming. Good job, Abram.
Now it's time for one of our favorite segments, and that's
Teacher Shout-Outs!
I'll go ahead and get it underway. Going to shout out Mr. Gettenbacher, who, despite a hurt knee, flares up from time to time. You know how those athletic injuries are.
Yep.
Still gets up and about, moving around, help out students in the classroom, playing through the injury.
Yeah, sometimes you got to play hurt. Good job, Mr. G. Excellent. As far as my shout out, I'm going to go ahead and give that to Mr. Kekek. Mr. Kekek has done an excellent job of preparing the 5th and 6th grade students for their winter program. Everybody's really excited to kind of see that roll out at the Centene Center. Everybody's putting a lot of work in, and Mr. Kekek is really doing a great job of focusing the students and making sure that they are on task and getting ready for this program. So everyone's really excited to see what rolls out at the Centene Center. Good job, Mr. Kekek.
Absolutely. As you know, students, December, we're wrapping up the semester. It's testing season, and we were able to get a little post-test interview today from one of our students. Let's go ahead and take a listen.
Okay.
Just finished your unit 4 test. How do you feel you did?
Well, started out pretty good, and then got to about question 7, and then it started to get harder. So I tried to think about it, and started drawing a little bit, got myself off task, but I tried to get myself on task, and my pencil broke, so to go sharpen it took a lot of time, like almost one entire class. So when I tried to finish it, but I didn't have enough time, so it's gonna happen.
You haven't had a test you haven't beaten yet. Unit 5 test is also undefeated this year. How will you prepare for this matchup?
Well, just getting myself organized, pay attention, and I'll try to study a lot and make sure that I'm trying my best on everything, getting myself ready.
Is there any advice you'd like to give to those students who are about to start their test?
Pay attention in class for sure, and make sure you study. That's for sure. Just make sure you get yourself ready.
Wow.
Just finished your Unit 4 test. How do you feel you did?
Great advice from a student athlete.
Definitely.
Got that champion mentality.
Fighting through the adversity.
Yeah, pencil breaking.
Yep.
Way to go.
I'm sure she's looking forward to see the results of that test, as we are too.
Yeah, absolutely. And now we're going to wrap things up with attendance matters.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and get this started with the 6th grade attendance. Number 3, that spot goes to Miss Herman's class, 97.4%. Good job, Miss Herman. You've made the countdown. Number 2 goes to Miss Clary's class. She has entered the count again this month. She's at 97.42, just narrowly edging out Miss Herman. And the top spot in the attendance matters category goes to Miss O'Sullivan's class. She has doubled up. She has reclaimed the number 1 spot at 98.7%. Good job, Miss O'Sullivan students.
Way to go, guys. For 5th grade, new to the countdown, and outdid Miss Boyd's class by 1/100th of a point is Miss Aholt's nighttime, coming in 97 and 100th.
Good job, Miss
percent. Number 2, dropping a spot from last month is Miss Pullen's nighttime class. Kudos to you guys. And the number 1 spot, jumping 2 spots to the top, is Miss Paul's nighttime class. Way to go to you guys. Way to be here.
Awesome.
That's all the time we have. Thanks for tuning in. Hope everyone has a safe and happy holiday season.
Keep on learning, Lincoln. Happy holidays.
See you next time. Good night.